Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Nerdle puzzle. The idea here is to guess the correct mathematical equation. It's basically maths Wordle. That's why it's called Nerdle. So, I'm going to start with 98 minus 75 equals 23, as I always do, because it tries a bunch of different numbers and symbols and things. And we've ruled out a whole lot of them today, wow. So we've got the 9, the 5 and the equals, none of which is in the right position. Now, they only ever have a 1, 2 or 3 digit answer. They never have any symbols or operators to the right of the equal sign. So it's not going to be like 5 equals something minus something minus something. So, what do we want to try? Could be 59 plus something. Although it can't be because we need to have either a 1 or a 3 digit answer. So more to the point, let's try 6 plus 95. Because that will let us try the equals in a new position, it tries the 9 and the 5 in a new position, and it tries some new digits. Still none of which is in the correct place. Okay, so it's a 1 digit answer and it's not plus or minus. So it's going to be divide, which I was hoping wouldn't be the case because it's always the most difficult. It's probably a 3 digit answer divided by a 2 digit answer equals a 1 digit answer, and we can only use 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. We don't even know if we need to use the 4. Right. What is a sensible thing to try next? I mean, the problem is, because this is maths Wordle and it has to make a correct equation, unlike regular Wordle, there might only be one correct answer at this stage, even though we've got so many unknowns. I mean, 100 and something, 165? No, that's not 165. The trouble is, even if it was divided by something, I don't think we'd be able to get the 9 involved. How are we going to get 100 and something and the 9? I'm not sure it's going to work. So I'm more and more worried that it's going to be 400 and something divided by 90 something equals 5 perhaps, or equals 6, because that could be a 5 instead. I mean, that works. 90 times 6 is 540. So I mean, we can't have a 1 there, that's the problem here. Because if we could have a 1 there, I could do that and then just fill in 546. But the fact that the 1 is not there restricts things a bit more. So let's go back to having the 4 and the 5 like that. But again, how are we going to get a 1 involved? That's what I'm struggling to work out at the moment. The other option is that there's a 9 there. But I still don't think we could have a 1 there. I suppose unless that's a 9 as well. But then we need to use a 5 and a 6, and that's not going to work, is it? 9 times 59 is 531, and 9 times 69, oh, that might work. That is 521. No, 621. So that doesn't have a 5 in. So nothing works. Okay. So how on earth are we going to get a 1 in? Because obviously if this is a 5 or a 6, we can't use the 1 in that position. So the 1 could be... Sorry, the 1 could be there, but again, I don't know how we're going to fit in the 5, 9 and 6. What's 415 divided by something? It's 83 times 5. That is very unhelpful because we cannot have 83 for sure. 441 is divisible by 49. But then again, we're not going to be able to have the 9 and, sorry, the 5 and the 6 involved. So what is going on? I mean, it doesn't have to be a divide by, I suppose. It could be something like 15 divided by 9 times 6. Does that work? That doesn't give us a 1 digit answer, I don't think. Oh, does it? Does it give us 9? 15 over 9 is... Oh, it's 1 and 2/3. It's 5 over 3 times 6. Oh, it's... annoyingly, it's 10. Oh dear. So what else can we do? 15 over 5 is 3. If we could just do plus 3 equals 6, that would work. Although we can't have a 5 there, so that doesn't work. Oh, this is so difficult. 16 over 4? That's only 4. But again, we're not going to be able to get a 5 and a 9 in, are we? What else? 65 over 5 is 13. I was going to hopefully do divided by 1 equals 9, or divided by 9 equals 1 or something, but clearly not going to work. 54 divided by 9 divided by 6, that could work. I think there's probably some other combinations of this that would work. The 9 and the 6 could be swapped for a start, but I think this is the most likely option I've thought of so far. Oh, there's only one divide by, okay. Oh no, that's very strange. Because we can't have a 4-digit number divided by a 1-digit number gives a 1-digit answer. So there's got to be a times in there somewhere. And I think it's got to be there. Or possibly there. So, the other digits that we can use are 1, 4, 5, 9, 6. Those have got to fit in the other gaps. If it's 15 times 6 over 9, that's not going to work. Times 4 over 9, that's not going to work. Okay, so if it's... I think it has to be... What does it have to be? Oh, I know what it has to be. We're just going to do a times 1 in there somewhere, so it's going to be probably 45 times 1 is 45. I know, but divided by 9 doesn't give us 6, so we have to rejig it somehow. It's going to be 1. Let's get rid of all of this. 1 times 54 divided by 9 equals 6. I think that has to be the answer. And it is. Wow. What a struggle that was. But it still only took us 4 guesses. We still had several left in hand. And, yeah. Thank you if you stuck with me, and well done if you spotted that before I did. Everything that I guessed, I think, was a possible answer. So, obviously, I could have gone for that sooner if I'd thought of it. If I'd thought of something that used the times and the minus, times and divide 1 guess sooner, I might have gone for it. So I could have got it in 3 on another day. But, yeah, I don't feel too bad about that, even though it took me a while. That was a good mental workout. That is Nerdle, eventually. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.